Hello, everyone, and welcome to Quest and Chaos. We are the Chaos Agents, and tonight we are playing Dungeons and Dragons, in the forest. Yes! We are missing one Warren this evening, he's working it, girl.
Oh, he's working.
No, he's
He's working a girl.
He's at work.
See that?
He's at work, comma, girl.
Yeah.
We're gonna rate his stream later.
I was picking stuff up in the conference.
Yes, work. Work.
So that being said, this will not be the final episode of Chaos Agents Campaign 2. However, that is coming up very soon. Next week, we should do this later as well, but next week, next Tuesday, we will start Keys from the Golden Vault. Alondra will be running the heist modules with eclectic and different groups of heisters. Is that what you call rogues?
Heisters. I like it. Hucksters.
Shysters.
Shysters.
Ocean's 11ers.
Yeah. Ocean's 4.
Ocean 8ers. Ocean
4.
13ers.
So stay tuned for that.
This is good.
Yeah.
You basically put the 2 class clowns out of the 4 class clowns across from each other.
Eye contact.
Oh no. You look like you're 13 when you do that.
Or
Mr.
Robot.
This bit out.
I'm pretending to be in The Last of Us right now because we're in the forest.
Oh.
I'm not watching that.
You could be Daddy Joel, and I'll be Ellie.
Can I be Zaddy Joel?
Could be Zaddy Joel.
All right.
Daddy is Daddy Joel. They're the same. They're one and the same.
Okay, anyway, I have canceled HBO. As soon as Last of Us is out,
You're missing
I'll
out.
get it again,
Missing out.
John Oliver.
and then I'll watch it, and then I'll cancel it again.
I mean, I watched John Oliver on YouTube, so.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
love it.
did you guys know that we have an official sponsor?
What?
Yes, we do.
A sponsor?
Yes, in
Who is
fact-
the sponsor?
Nord Games. Of nordgamesllc.com/3.html. I actually had a phone call. Chris and I talked today, and it was some good times. However, I was in the middle of working. I'm like plugging in lights. I'm like, yeah, it's good. That's anyway. So
They're on the tail end of their Kickstarter
they
right now,
are.
aren't they?
Kickstarter. Thank you for trying to keep this train on the rails. Their Kickstarter
What train? There's
is
no rails.
almost over. They're at like $230,000 on this Kickstarter. Again, that's how they pay their staff. So get in on that Kickstarter. All of their stuff is
Great.
great.
Awesome.
A lot of it is system agnostic, especially some of the later stuff, the world building and the character building and the monster building and the NPC building, decks and cool things. Those are all system agnostic. They've got adventures. They have a Patreon coming up.
Oh, no.
Where you get adventures that are for 5e or Black Flag.
Ooh.
So, Black Flag.
Black flag.
Sick. Anyway, they're great as a sponsor, and we're gonna for our international viewers, we're gonna do another PDF.
Hey, nice. Nice.
We also had a follower trigger. So at some point today, again, when we get a huge raid and a bunch of people to hype, we'll do another giveaway for a deck of Uninspiration.
Oh my god, those are so cool.
Andrea of the Burbs, Birds of Paradise, was actually selling these at DundraCon this week because I had to work. And this actually, the DUI was the highest selling deck there, which I did not think it would be.
I honestly am not surprised though, because like if you have players, they'll be anywhere from between like 1 and 20, so it would get spread out among the 4 decks.
Yeah.
Honestly, more like the first 3 decks, but anyway. But that, you can use on any of them.
Oh, yeah. So let's just see what happens if we just pull it. Sure. You know what? We should, at some point tonight, I have not built an encounter, but at some point tonight, we will just pull one of these and see what happens.
If it kills one of us.
Hey, we did use one on that one. It was gifted, the Night of Nightmares. Yeah.
The Night of Nightmares.
Well, I don't know what it's called, but yeah. It's
Oh,
where
where you don't get a long rest.
Yeah.
If any of those is dies of old age, you may give that to me. I claim that on inspiration.
Nice. So anyway, nordgamesllc.com/3.html. If you use our code chaotic20, chaotic20, you save 20% on your order. And it's not updated in the tavern upkeep, but we did get a payout from every one of you fine folks using that affiliate link today.
No way.
And it was significant.
Nice. Love that.
Thank you.
So
Thank you all.
that's a win-win for everybody.
You benefit, we benefit, and Nord Games benefits. It's a win-win-win.
We are so hyped, and we feel that love. So a big, great thank you, even though we're having a dumb old time in the corner.
Thank you. This is the most genuine I heard you until the end.
I meant we were having a dumb old time.
Do I need to trade places with Matt?
I do not want that. I will fight against that.
We can. It'll be fun. No?
What fight?
Oh, yeah. That too.
I might be in a skirt
Join
today.
us next. Yeah.
I might be in a skirt today, but I'll still kick your butt.
That's true.
Yeah. So on other news, there's a collection of game stores in the North Bay of the Bay Area. Games of Concord, Games of Antioch. There's the King Kong games, maybe a couple others. Anyway, they have not only restocked their Birds of Paradise, so you can walk into the store and buy them right there.
Neat.
They ordered many of these. So you could walk into those game stores and take a photo and tag us if you live anywhere near Games
that's
of
awesome.
Concord or
That's fun.
Antioch, or I'm going to send James there. James,
Yeah.
go here.
I don't even live near there.
Yeah. It took him a while to get there the last time because he picked up a bunch of minis. They're huge in the minis.
Wait, but doesn't James live at 555? I felt like that's where we were going. So it's
555
Show them that-
112
112 Riverside
8
Drive.
East,
Exactly.
6679 West.
First 32nd Street.
It's very important because if you do the north-south one, it is completely different.
Yeah. You end up at Matt's house. It's so weird that way. Yeah.
Go.
Anyway, we've got amazing patrons.
Yeah, we do.
And what the patrons get to do is they get to award cards to shows, as well as, get special access to area on the Discord and our After Darks. When we put them up, oh my God, we have not put up these shows in a while.
Sorry.
I don't work on Thursday, so. It's Thursday.
That's a thumb. That could mean anything, but that's a
So
thumb.
I'm out of here.
I have worked like every day.
You have. It's
long
been,
time.
yeah.
So anyway, I've got 2 useless cards that are, I will gladly trade you guys. Guiding Light, you can ask for Guiding Light from the gods and it tells you where to go.
Ooh.
Which is this is a card for the players to play. So the DM can say, oh, the railroad is that way. Yeah, it's a trick card. It's a trick card. Anyway.
It would be useful if it were not specifically us right at this point, where we're like looking
we
at
already
Gan
know
and it's
exactly
like,
where
where
we're
do you need to go?
Yeah.
I have a guess.
Have we gotten the Master Sword yet, though?
Anyway, so those are and then Potion of Embalming in case one of these fine young folks die, or an enemy dies,
That's a sad.
Or the old folk.
That's a sad. Yes.
or someone dies of old age. I don't know if prolonging their life. Anyway,
If you embalm the body, I don't think you should be able to revive it. They're going to be in horrible pain.
Yikes.
all right, and then you guys each have cards.
Yes.
I think we just move on.
My mind. I'm sorry.
Anyway, patrons are awesome.
For sure.
Yep. And it looks like there is actually one new card up there. Which is it? Is it the DUI that I want to pull from?
No, it is not.
I was like, yeah.
What did we do?
So one card from this is card number 2, Change of Fate, from Duke Fleeg.
Thank you.
So this is basically a reroll. It's advantage. It's a reroll after you have made your roll, but before you know the outcome, unless you rolled a 4 and you already know that's a fail.
Well,
That will be in the center, and as anyone uses up a card, they can take that one. All right. Moving on, our tavern upkeep is at 62%. However, if we added some in there, let's just say we're at 69%. From Nord Games, it's just,
I mean, of course.
I don't know the actual math, but sounds legit. We're at 69. Yeah, 69%.
Nice.
Too late. I'm already hard.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
I don't have enough.
Oh my God! Like the horror. What is that?
I know what you're referencing.
He did not.
The fact that all of H.P. Lovecraft stories are set in Massachusetts means that everyone should have a Boston accent.
Yeah. My God, the horror! I parked my car by the horror.
Which was pointed out to me while I was sitting in the producer chair, and I started laughing so hard. I think it was actually the sound actually bled out here during records.
Excellent.
Whoops.
Anyway,
Right.
so we've got from Tomagotora 1,000 bits to the players.
Hey.
We'll start with Aaron since he is. That was.
Oh no, I did catch it. Wait, look.
That's
Everyone, it's there. It's been caught.
And it's on the ground.
It had been caught.
I believe.
Would you like a replacement?
No, you can ignore me now. I'm gonna look for this thing.
Tiana.
Ooh.
All right, nice catch.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir.
And then we have 1,000 bits from the Hefner.
Hello,
One bit to me.
No.
One bit to Bo.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Man, I ran through as many of those things last night on the arena as I possibly could,
Yeah.
and I still didn't run through the whole stack. We have a very generous community. Thank you.
Thank you. Oof. All right. Now, we will jump into, what time is it? 7:17. I like it.
Record time. It's technically true. Well, for this show.
For this show, I'll give you that.
All right. So last time on Chaos Agents Campaign 2 Murder in Port Thoria, the full pickle and 4 horse riders made their way towards Ishkield. Barry. Well, Lalak started to neigh at the horses. And Barry actually cast Speak with Animals to actually converse with the animals. And the animals were annoyed at Lalak, just mimicking things that were being said without...
It was the only way to understand them.
Lalak is potentially the worst druid ever.
Cool.
I have yet to see him, other than making the mushroom foyer campsite. He's not done much druid stuff. Turning into a rat every once in a while.
He turned into a cat in like the very first episode and hung out with Izza as a cat.
He sensually danced with water. Does that mean nothing to you?
That's not specifically druidic, though.
Anyway,
I'm sticking to it.
I am just making fun of Warren because he's not here, and I should make fun of him when he is here.
You're right. You're right.
He is amazing.
It's a classy thing to do.
You coward! Make fun of him. Everyone return justice.
Warren makes the best faces when you make fun of him and to his face. Though.
He's like, well, fine. Whatever. I love it.
So, the druid did not speak with animals. Okay. The barbarian did.
After 10 successful minutes of casting while walking aside the horse the whole time, I did it.
Yeah, the horse is like, is it going to be fireball? Is it going to be fireball? It's going to be fireball. No, I've seen hand gestures before.
But I don't smell any bat poop.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you found out one of the horses' name is Nora.
From Queens.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And you did not hear Nora speak. Anyway.
I tried to befriend Nora. It didn't work out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
She was very distant, very closed off.
Why do you think that was?
Because she trusted her rider, and that had never occurred to me as a player.
Also, your friend was being stupid.
and that. There's a lot of factors. Out to a bad hole.
Anyway, so what else happened? So anyway, you did eventually, it wasn't just shenanigans. You guys made your way into the city. The riders took off in front to presumably tell some people. However, the people of Ishkild found out about Haldor's return as Lox, taking the forms of 3 different individuals, went into the tavern to sing the heroic deeds of Haldor. One gentleman in the corner stood up and was concerned that you were telling lies about his father. Was I doing that? Was I?
You're doing it right. No, I'm telling the heroics of Haldor on my trumpet.
Like that.
Oh,
Is?
that's what
Yeah,
that was.
on your trumpet.
Because it is 11 inches.
Oh no, I've seen. Yeah.
Wow. All right then.
Yeah, I was 11.
Sure. Yeah.
Worcestershire.
Anyway, Einar, the brother of Haldor, the eldest half-brother, technically, confronted you, and we sort of said, well, it's, Haldor is here. Stormed off to find out what was going on, opened up the door, came face to face with his brother, half-brother, who he thought was dead. And against maybe what everyone thought would happen, Einar sort of had an emotional reckoning and took to Haldor and came to terms, or at least came to recognize, perhaps through these years that you have been missing, that maybe he wasn't the best brother. You did eventually then head to your childhood home, the large, noble manor on the hill through the city of Ishkield, to meet your father, Jarl Haldor Halderson.
Senior.
Like the fifth.
Yeah. There was a reunion. I don't know if it was fully amicable. The middle brother started to remember where the teasing left off and start there, but Einar
You
put him down.
quash that.
Yep. It was, I believe, a decent reunion. How did Haldor feel?
Oh God. Well, if you want to know that, you'll have to watch the After Dark from last week. Become a patron.
As soon as it goes up, you mean?
We're hiding that juicy detail behind the paywall.
Should be up in a couple days.
For Haldor, he always dreaded this moment. You know what I mean? This idea of going back. It was terrifying to him because he knew that all his father wanted for him was to bring, honor and glory, and if he ever went back home now, all that would bring is dishonor, right? So he didn't feel he could go home, and on top of that, if his family would even accept him, which he didn't think they would based on why he kind of left in the first place. So, yeah, it was a surprise for him. He kind of was coming in ready to prove himself, and it was really, really nice for him. A little weird at first, but it was nice, especially when he got to spar with his dad. That was fun. Yeah.
You did have the ally with your sister too.
Yes. With
That's
Runa.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So that was cool.
And I had all of my friends here as well, who were backing me up, hyping me up.
His nakama, as One Piece would say. Friends. That's what they said. That's how they say. I watch anime. I'm not cool.
You?
I don't expect you to respect
Really?
me for it.
It's like colleagues.
So there was dinner in the evening, sparring in the morning, some calisthenics.
Ass slapping.
Yep.
That did happen. That's canon.
That is.
These cheeks were smacked with a little bit of the sword, the flat end of the sword. But I returned to the favor.
I'm still very impressed that you got the flat of the battle axe up and around like that. That's some work.
Yeah, I don't want cross cheeks. That's not what we're here for.
Hot crossbow.
Oh my god. That's genius.
7:25. I'm out. Good night.
I can't wait for you guys to see the other thing that we were doing. That's because buns comes into play
Oh,
there. as well.
yeah.
Yes, they do.
Plush buns.
Sensing a theme.
Oh, buns.
Plush buns.
We're bun people around here.
That's cool.
All right, so in the morning, then leaving Ishkield out of the north gate into the valley of the mountains
The Boreal Mountains.
The Boreal Mountains, that's it. I knew it was light themed.
The Aurora Borealis, yes.
Yes. The 5 of you. I'm like, Warren's not.
Warren no longer
Lalak
exists.
is still here.
Can we canonically say he's sleepwalking? Can we just like he stopped?
Would you like to dream with me?
He's trying to dream with
We
the
just
horse.
stick him on the back of a horse. He
Yeah.
can sleep
He's a
there.
ferret
Time
right
to
now.
saddle.
He is a
Lalak
ferret.
is a ferret
Yeah,
right now.
tucked into a horse's saddlebag.
Aww.
Just sticking its head out.
That's the cutest thing ever.
That works.
It's the little tiny
For an hour.
snore.
And then sleepwalking?
Or until he goes through his hit points.
That's right. That's right.
I think it's longer than an hour now. At level 7.
At his level, yeah, he's got to be at least 2.
He's a druid. Anyway, with
Yeah, that's
with
the running theory.
the 6 of you, as Einar is with you, heading north into the valley towards the other fortresses. Is this the current outlying fortress, or has there been another one?
This is
built?
the one. You know, they haven't pressed here. They have drawn their line here. Yeah, so this is pretty much it.
All right. So you guys are heading north into the woods.
Into the woods.
Along the river. I'm like, oh, you know what? There's
Music?
we'll just try this one.
Ooh.
See if there's a
It sounds like all
there's
the others.
gonna be a wagon wheel in here. Gonna be like, I didn't know they had a wagon.
How long until we're there? Does anyone know?
Pulling Barry on the wagon.
No, you
I want
guys
to mush
each,
so bad.
you guys each have your own horses.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Everyone make ride checks.
Sturdy
Oh,
horse.
for real?
Ride or
what
animal?
system do you think we're playing?
Third or second or first, we
that
have to
animal
make your
handling?
Or
ride.
Call of
Oh,
Cthulhu.
animal handling. Yeah,
Animal
that
handling?
was-
Okay.
God,
there
I'm
animal
doing your
handling?
job for you.
I have a little bit.
Oh yeah, everyone make the animal handling
Yeah.
checks.
Oh,
Let's
no.
see
a little
how this
16
goes.
moment.
Thanks, Matt.
Mox is having a blast. Oh no.
Natural 20!
It's always when it's something stupid.
Yeah. 16.
Nat 1
Oh,
for
Oh,
a
God.
3, since you can't critically fail skills, but
I've seen that Full House episode.
Nat
She gets kicked off the horse and she lands on her back and she's like, will she be okay? Find out next week. Anyway, I got 22. I got 22 on that.
What'd you get, Matt?
16.
16. All right. So, Isa.
yes, Thomas.
The horse on that Haldor is riding immediately is like, oh, this is an Ishkildian warrior, you know, like instant sync. Barry, yeah. You got a very large horse.
Nice.
Otherwise, it would be,
I knew it would be a big boy.
yeah.
Or girl.
Smack side of horse, not the ass of the horse, because I don't want it to go. I know. I
would-
feel
that
like
would
I
be funny.
eased the horse into
Yeah,
like
I
being
mean, you
like,
guys
it's
spent
okay.
some time getting to know the horses before you. Yeah, I mean, this was not like horse on ride.
The Chris Pratt.
It takes Isa about 2 hours of riding before the horse is finally like starts to obey your commands. You know, it's pretty harrowing that first little bit. Like you sense it's, you know, it kind of runs, you know, it's not with the group, but eventually after a couple hours it settles into the rhythm, is no longer being a pain in the ass.
We all have a good laugh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a pain in my ass when I get off this thing.
Guffaw. Guffaw, guffaw.
Chortle, chortle.
A walking armchair.
Say,
Would you chortle?
Chortle.
Yeah, I did.
So Einar does take the lead, as he has traveled these before, on alert, and he does.
I'll be up with him as well.
All right. Do you remember when we would ride these?
Horses? Yes, I remember when we would ride these horses.
Oh, when this was we would keep watch out this way.
Yes.
So you have fought random bands of orcs, not in coming up, maybe not this far south. But coming up is where you kind of expect their territory to begin. Yeah. Many brave men died.
So many. You would not... Well... You would not believe what the orcs have done to us.
But we have done to the orcs.
You should have seen me, brother, when Aer rose me from the ground, instilled me with his power. I became champion. And I defeated those orcs, every last one.
How many were there?
10,000. Sorry, is that too much? 1 million.
This many?
Yes.
As he holds up 5 fingers on each
boy.
hand. No small feat.
All of them huge feet.
Oh my god.
I would like to ask Barry if I'm overhearing. Just oh come on!
And suddenly Einar is remembering why they tormented.
Exactly.
It is good to be home, brother, and have you by my side as we go into this territory.
We should keep a low profile. Be quiet.
Yes.
So he does say, let's, he turns back and says, we should keep a low profile, be quiet, as he turns back.
Yep, love to.
As your horse is like walking up the side of you, you're like,
Sideways walk.
So you should come back to the
Look,
trail.
I'm trying. I don't ride horses. Ever.
Really, you seem like a natural.
Barry will whisper.
I can hit you from here with magic, you know.
Oh, it's just a little bit of fun. Come on. Wait, when should we be quiet?
Yes.
Make you make an intelligence check.
You guys travel throughout the day. Is there anything you would like to discuss before you make camp?
I am just watching the whole
Okay.
time. Haldor is watching, very alert.
So
in this
that does give me a Constitution check. Anyone who is like
Well, I mean,
Oh wait,
we're all
what
kind
do you
of
mean? Just
human,
traveling?
I'm assuming.
Or
Constitution
just
check.
actively Haldor just said that he was actively like
I mean,
on
well,
alert.
Very alert.
I mean, once I get the horse settled down, then I am definitely like paying attention.
Is it con saving?
Con check.
Oh, con
It can be, saving throw would be higher, I suppose. Yeah.
It depends.
Okay.
23 with a nat 20.
Nice. Wow, come on,
Nice.
2
Two nat
20s in a row.
Yeah, I'm keeping this.
Apparently.
As soon as you hit combat, it's gonna be like one.
Yeah.
Right.
So okay, you just go into like guard mode. Like you are just, you're back into when you had, kind of just keeping patrols out hunting. What did everyone else get?
7.
7. 8.
16.
All right. You also familiar with the forest. For the two of you, it starts to get sort of like, as you move through, it's like trees. And
Yeah, Iz is very much a city person. It's like, it all looks like trees to me.
Yeah.
Yep. Not used to this.
So by the time you then make it into night, into camp, you two are not mechanically exhausted, but you guys are tired. Lox and Izza,
Thank you.
yes,
Oh.
are tired from the journey, and you probably don't want to keep watch. Or you feel like maybe the last one, but you're feeling like you should go to bed. So Einar helps, and camp is made quickly. Is there anything you guys want to do?
I would like to cook.
Very well.
I don't trust him with that. He was a terrible student. What makes everyone think he's going to be a good chef?
He does know a good soup.
I've been to many a brothel.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. See. Yeah, okay. Thank God. I feel crazy. So glad it's a.
We should keep a low fire. Small, contained. So you know, there is an area that, you know, traveling this way, this is sort of much like towards Mage Haven with the Blue Coat Supply Company. It's a campsite. So it's there, it's got a small fire pit, it's cleared.
Can I ask, on the way here, maybe retconning a little, did we see bones or orc sightings or scarred trees or anything?
You did not?
Interesting.
Worrying.
Yeah, because they said that this was the naughty, no good place. So if it's like...
Yes, and they said it exactly like that. That
This
it was...
is the naughty, no good place. Yeah, I'm just curious. That's curious. But I gotta go to bed, guys. I'll try your food in the morning. Haldor, I'm going to bed.
Oh,
I'm tired.
okay. Takes off the apron.
Oh, no, make food, I'll stay up.
No, I mean, yeah, you know that you just don't want to keep watch.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I mean, it's early enough where you can.
If you needed someone else to keep watch, I can see very well in the dark. I can take last watch, perhaps, or I just need to sleep first.
We should. So we'll have. I'll keep watch. Lilac says.
Our dreamer boy.
Yeah. I can also sleep with you guys.
You gotta understand your phrasing, boy, Dragon Boy.
You should roll for Lilac and see if any of us sleep with him. And it's gonna be all of us, and Warren won't be here.
This is when it would happen too. That would suck.
I will take first watch.
Okay. I want to try your food first, though.
Give me a survival check. I mean, actually, yeah, give me a survival check.
All right, here we go.
Oh boy.
Haldor goes into the rations, sees what he can find, goes, grabs some snow. We're gonna have fun. All right.
Oh, that's not bad.
It is, because of survival, is wisdom plus 0, and that would be a 12.
At
Nice.
least it's a +0 and not a negative. I'll take it.
So Lilac actually,
Greater than 10.
as you kind of get your apron on and a pan is brought out over a small little fire that starts. Lilac goes, "Oh, I got these herbs. You should definitely use these in there as." Einar pulls out basically some dried meats and is like, we could put some snow in there, make a stew.
Yes. It will be stocky like me.
As Lilac continues to eat vegetarian.
Barry chuckles at that.
Yeah.
But he tries to hide it.
Okay. Eating some mushrooms that he found. I'll say.
Oh, I hope those are edible.
Please, psilocybin, psilocybin.
Every mushroom is edible. Some mushrooms are only edible once.
Oh, I have a great
Yes.
time.
Yep.
I'm making it. I'm salt baying all over it. Yeah, that's right.
And charging $1,000 for
Yeah.
salt.
No. After a while, it's served and it's quite delicious.
Yum yum. Good job. How
was it?
This is
That was
very
great.
tasty. Thank you.
Thank you.
Add Kiss the Cook to your resume. It was really good.
Okay.
Big
old
the meat
kiss.
sweats.
Aww.
I gotta go to bed now.
I have the meat sweats.
I got the meat sweats.
Crush is just so adorable.
This is a nice tradition that you have here.
Right. So I'll keep first watch. Oh, you wanted to keep first watch.
And the Laka said he wanted to keep first watch. And there's a betting pool now.
Everyone's declaring it. Who's doing it?
Barry.
What the hell? You said it so confidently. Fine, I do not care. I'm gonna watch.
Wrap up in a bedroll.
Everyone take a nice good nap. I'll wake you up if anything happens. I got
Usually he's the one napping.
Yeah.
Can we roll to see if we dream with Lala?
Yeah. Okay. Yes. I will
Screw it,
roll
let's do
as
it.
Lilac. And I will roll as Einar. What'd you get?
17.
5.
6.
I didn't. Oh, okay. 10.
Nope.
Okay.
19. 17 is
I'm
close.
saying, add the parameters.
Yeah. At the end, we will absolutely, no matter what happens, have a dream to see what Warren thinks.
That'd be awesome.
Ooh.
All right, so night passes. You guys keep different watches. Morning comes. No sign of any orcs.
That's weird, right?
Einar, can I, Einar?
Yeah.
Do you think it's weird we haven't seen any orcs or any type of? I mean, the forest. Although I don't understand it, it's beautiful. I remember you saying like this journey was perilous and treacherous, and there's.
We are a day into this week.
It's a week.
Yeah, I mean, they know not to come this far south.
That's why we stocked up on all the rations.
Yes.
Okay.
It is too close to our gates.
That makes sense.
So a couple more days, and then we can start expecting problems.
Cool.
Cool. Love it.
Yeah.
All right. As you continue on the road, 4 days pass,
Nice.
and not a sign of orcs.
All right, that's weird.
That really is a mock. Like,
Yeah.
You've driven them, brother, from the land.
I mean, it has been over a year since the last incursion. It's almost, honestly, when you, that final battle is the last we have sort of seen of the perpetual war that was happening.
Maybe you smote them so hard that it's taken them this long to try and even start to recover.
Oh, it's gonna go straight to
Maybe
his ego.
you're right, Izza.
That's going straight to his ego.
Yes, I might not have. Maybe it was several months after.
They beheld my might.
They did kill you, correct?
Only a little bit. Briefly.
I'd like to say Barry and his horse both went.
I mean, in fairness, I was killed briefly.
Everybody here died?
Nope.
Briefly.
Okay, you. Okay, okay, so there's 2 people here died.
I mean, technically unconscious, I think. I think I was still breathing.
When?
Back in the city.
Did you die around us?
Yes.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It feels like it's been so long since then.
I respect the dead, but I did not remember that.
It was after that I started going through the changes.
Oh.
That is the first time those dots have ever seen each other. Wow!
Are you still choosing? Are you still able to choose? Because I'm curious, the past 4 days, have you been popping in and out?
Over the past few days, Izza has been staying very consistently femme.
Okay, cool. That is. Good on you. Well, I mean, not, just having a choice.
Having control over it is nice.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
If I can ask, what was the moment that made you decide, that made you control the power, the ability?
Well, when we woke up after that first night in Ishkild, I don't know, I think that there was something about... I don't know why I was able to have control over it, but I woke up before the change happened and was able to control it and decide for myself.
Ha! That's incredible!
It is.
I'm sorry.
It's odd. I'm still working through all of it, still thinking about all of it, but...
You are powerful indeed, Izza.
I'm weird, is what I am.
You
Looks at everyone.
I know, I was gonna say, I feel like we all have to look
All
at
right,
each other
fair
like,
Lalak sleeping off this horse.
Pat, little dragon head.
Then you must be rather infectious. Because we're all a little weird.
Oh. No, I think that we've all started a little weird, and that's why we came together so as we have.
No, forgot the train of thought.
Am I wrong?
No, it's just, I don't know. I get pretty excited when I see someone mastering their own abilities. I used to be a teacher, you know. I used to train warriors for combat. Brings me a little joy.
It's been an interesting journey, gaining more control over my magic, and then finding out about all of this, and then getting control. It's been a weird few weeks. This has been the longest month of my life.
Oh my God, it's been a month.
It's been about a month, right?
The smile disappears from his face.
It's only been a month. Okay.
Yep. No, yeah.
And already we are firm friends.
Almost dying near each other does that.
Does.
I wouldn't be lying if the food you made wasn't one of those factors. Or I would be lying. I'm not. I liked your food.
I'm very confused. Thank you.
I liked your food.
You make
appreciate
good
that.
stuff.
Thank you. Thank you. It's an old... I made it up.
At least he's honest.
Those are some of the best ones, where you look at what you have and say, all right, how can these go together?
I like soup.
Soup is very tasty.
It only adds to my theory. There are no bad students, only mismatching teachers.
Oh.
Whoever taught you how to cook must have spoke your language.
I mean... Common?
Metaphorically. In terms you can understand.
Everyone has different ways that they learn, and if someone is teaching one way and you learn a different way, then you're mismatched. You're seeing past each other.
Thank you.
Didn't
That wasn't so hard.
I would not have been a good teacher for him.
And Albie Parker also wasn't a good teacher for him, but
If you can call him that.
you guys know Albie Parker?
Yeah, of course.
you know Albie Parker.
Well, he was a weird old man. He taught this guy dwarfish.
That's right.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah. Taught me weird, subtle arts of espionage.
Huh.
That's what he taught you?
Well, I mean, I didn't know it at the time.
Why wouldn't he teach me that?
I'm so mad that the family he gave the most information to was too stupid to tell us about it.
Whoa!
Was to what?
Did I say that out loud?
You said it in the voice.
Well, use that to fuel your combat.
I'm just gonna.
I did not know because Albie was a charlatan. Well,
Yeah.
a liar.
Oh, good. It's a trigger for both of you.
He taught me, well, he did teach me valuable skills. Keep your eyes open. Look. See what's out there.
I don't think he was a charlatan. I think that he told you what you wanted to see in order to find out what he wanted to know.
Is that not a charlatan?
No, it's a spy.
I mean,
No, that's a dance.
I mean,
Charleston.
again,
Charleston.
I was.
That's canon. This world
I
has
was
Charleston now.
young. It wasn't until later when the skills came in handy for diplomacy.
I think with Locke's hearing that is going who has not taken to and does not trust relates very hard with that story and will kind of, I mean, not say anything, but visibly he will probably be like, there's a connection with this dummy. Okay. There's a connection with this dummy. Okay.
With
Einar?
Einar or
Einar.
Albert? Okay.
Einar. Because the same thing happened to him.
Yeah.
So, you're interested in diplomacy and all of that. I imagine we're writing as we're talking. Yes. Have you heard about what's happening in Mage Haven?
I have. The last message I got from our sources there is that the elves have started increasing their incursions. Here there was some lumberjacks harvesting wood, about 20 of them, all slaughtered. They were apparently heading too close to the elven territory.
Poor lumberjacks. We lose too many of them per year. It needs to stop.
They mostly
dangerous
die.
job.
Yeah, they mostly die from trees falling on them, to be honest.
And having limbs lopped off from.
And
Where-
owl bears.
Shit, how do you stop that? How do you stop that?
Trolls.
Where can I ask what sorts of sources your information comes from? I'm not asking you to out your people. The situation in Mage Haven is complex at best.
We have, our sources are within the college.
Which college?
Evocation.
Have you heard about what's been happening with the Necromancy College?
Blackburn.
Mm-hmm.
I have not.
They're taking over.
What do you mean they're taking over?
Right, so you know that in Mage Haven, sorcerers aren't exactly welcome.
A lot of people aren't welcome in Mage Haven.
Very true. I'm a sorcerer. And I had to leave very quickly because the Necromancy College was taking over and had made it very clear that sorcerers were very unwelcome.
How long ago was this?
About a month ago. Quite recent.
I don't think I've had any updates since then. That might be why.
How often did you used to get updates from your people in the Evocation College?
Sparse. I mean, only as needed. Using traditional methods of transport so things would take weeks to get to us.
Well, then you may well have a message on your desk by the time that we get back, but the situation isn't good in Mage Haven. And would I have heard about any incursions of elves attacking outside of the city limits?
I mean, you know that it's been at times tenuous.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I'm miming it out. This is for VOD. You don't have to pay attention.
It's a thing now.
So, you
Because that feels like
have-
something
yeah.
that would have hit the streets at least.
You have always been around those that would not ever use the phrase elf incursion. Yes, there's been skirmishes out, you know, as people hunt in the elven territory. There's territories. Doesn't mean, you know, killed on sight, but it's always been a tenuous relationship.
All right. It's just interesting. There's much about my hometown that I may not have recognized, even being in the midst of it.
Yeah, sometimes you don't see what's going on until you can't do anything about it.
Isn't that the truth?
So, as you continue along, you get deeper into the mountains. And the mountains get snowier and colder with higher elevation. The air gets thinner. As you follow the map that you have. And a ways out, you get to basically a bend. A mountain curves around. It drops off into a steep cliff to your right. There is a trail. It seems to be some recent trail wagon ruts as you get closer. You did see, because you were on a sort of path that the horses have traveled before. Turning off about a day or 2 days ago, kind of going back, there was the road that went off to the Dwarven kingdom. And that area, was well maintained and well marked. And you continued away from that. So back in the time, Einar explains, that road leads to the Dwarven kingdom. Down there, where we do trade.
We do it good, too.
Is that why you were taught Dwarvish?
Of course. We have, well, my father is a diplomat, and my brother, of course, is in the family business, politicking. And part of that is the dwarves. They're our number one trade buddy.
Trade partner.
That's the one. Partner.
You forgot partner.
And we protect their goods as they travel to and from their kingdom to ours, and we bring those goods to the greater continent.
Sounds all fine and good.
Eastfield is very rich.
Do you know what's in all of the transports?
I don't think anybody knows what's in all of them.
I mean, well, not you personally, but I mean, I guess the people overseeing.
I saw some baubles and toys once.
I'm just saying, I lost a dwarvish axe at my home.
That's further south, though, isn't it?
I guess they wouldn't be too tied into it. Sorry.
Don't worry,
this whole
we can
thing's
go
gonna-
ask him after this. Don't worry.
I do not. Well, let's get some answers after we beat the shit out of the prince first, and then we'll see if we even need to go there. But man, this whole thing has been keeping me on edge. Sorry.
Were they part of your fight against the orcs and keeping back, or have they pretty much kept to themselves?
Well, they've kept to themselves and seen after their own borders. They have their own threats from within. The mountains are not all empty.
No, I imagine not.
They are not.
Well, it's good to know you have an ally in them if things get dicey with, and then Lox will kind of gesture continuing up the mountains with the,
I do hope so, but... Sorry.
2 nat 1's great.
Slipped on a rock.
Speaking of dicey.
Yeah.
It's great bully.
But
Sorry. But I do wonder what has happened to the orcs.
It's very curious.
We should have at least maybe encountered a scout by now.
Don't let this go to your head, but let's assume all the orcs were terrified by something. Whether a warrior, god, whatever.
A warrior god, huh?
Warrior, comma,
There was
god,
a god. There was
comma,
a comma
whatever.
between there.
I don't get it.
I
It's a
don't.
pause to designate two separate things.
You are such a gentle soul.
Only when I'm not being called girl.
Do not indulge him, and that was an accident. I have never met an elf that can do what you do.
I'm not an.
Oh, well, I've put my foot in my own mouth again. It tastes good.
I
don't
glad.
fucking care.
I'm so
It's
glad
in
that
there.
your own boot leather tastes delicious.
Waiting for it. I'm just waiting for it. If Haldor turns, it's an expression. Lox is gonna say to Haldor.
I didn't get it
know.
because his foot was nowhere near, and it's not booted.
I think it might, well, not booted, but it's got some sort of protection on it.
I do want to say over the course of these days, now that I actually have some downtime with my cloak of spell storing,
Okay.
I'm storing a psychic lance in there, which is a 4th level spell because my cloak is a 4th level.
All right.
Wow.
Is in EL form. Yes, it's Relithim's psychic lance for those of you playing at home.
Perfect. All right.
Just to let you know that I have an extra 4th level spell, basically.
Perfect. So as you do round this bend, it still continues to curve up into the mountains until there is, from this vantage point, a ways away, you can see a fortress built between 2 peaks. This would be a pass through here.
Is that yours or is that theirs right now?
DM.
Nasty Haldor,
The
yeah, go first.
architecture is similar, but is a little bit more dwarvish. So perhaps your settlements drew from the dwarvish influence, but this from here. I mean, it's hard to tell age, but
Should I have been here before?
nope,
No.
Oh.
no, you've not been this far north.
Okay.
Oh,
Has Einar been this far north?
He has not.
Oh.
This is no.
Charge.
We stop at the dwarven kingdom. We don't go. Further.
Oh. And we're like 3 days out from the Dwarven Kingdom.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's dwarvish in that fortress.
Oh.
It's
Everyone,
not a Vishkuld.
everyone make me perception checks.
Ooh.
As you're looking up at the fortress.
14.
19.
19!
calculating. 14.
14. All right.
Two 14s and two 19s.
Nice.
That's hilarious.
So the two 19s.
Yes.
You do see, although far away, dark shapes. You see one tower, a dark shape in there, a glint of metal,
Kind of lean and look.
and then a couple other dark shapes outside the front gates, but it's just shapes. Movement. You have no idea what it is.
Can we tell relative heights?
Humanoid.
Well, but is it like
Medium.
dwarf humanoid, orc humanoid?
They're all on
Because
boxes.
if we know approximately like how tall the castle door is.
Okay, yeah, I will look.
Did Haldor already point out like that it's dwarvish? Like that's
Yeah.
canon?
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
Of Dwarvish something, yeah.
I knew it.
It's definitely populated. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Barry?
Very good. Pop, how many do you think are in there?
Give me 1 second while the DM looks up some information.
What the fuck's a DM? And,
But there are people up there. I can see them as well.
Yeah.
but with that dwarvish architecture.
It might be dwarves.
I did not speak
Much,
of this ever.
much taller than dwarves.
taller than dwarves.
Taller humanoids.
Taller than humans?
Taller humanoids.
Oh, taller.
Still mediums.
Oh, okay.
Like Haldor and Barry's height?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
they
a
seem
good
pretty
range.
tall.
Yeah.
Do orcs get that? I've never come across
I've never
an orc.
encountered orcs. How tall do orcs get?
They get big.
Like your height?
Like Barry's height?
Maybe when he rages.
Oh.
I'm still physically taller.
We just might want to be on our guard.
I think that there might be orcs in there. Or some other tall humanoid.
That's what I was gonna say 2 days ago. That this village definitely, if the orcs had something to fear on the outside, they wanted to make a sturdy home, somewhere they could stay. So this
Like
might
we
be that.
did.
Sure. Take over the architecture that's already there and reinforce it.
I mean, we technically inherited that house, but yes.
No. I
No.
think that he means the Ishkield people.
Oh, sorry.
Wow, Barry, this time it was you.
That you got me. I guess you're right. I guess you're right.
I mean,
Yes, everyone can be a little stupid.
Oh, you are never gonna let that go. I can tell.
I got mine in.
I mean, in fairness, Haldor was playing the pronoun game, so.
I would not say Barry is stupid. Dumb, maybe, but not stupid.
You don't get to say that. What the hell?
We have been traveling for a week.
You have given the most information on Albie so far. He was definitely a spy.
Yeah, I only found that out like a year ago.
We knew that already.
Can I also,
Mislating the
can I,
kid.
can I
Wait, he's a spy?
He wrote a book about me.
It was
Insight
it was,
check.
It was one sentence.
It is true. God,
One sentence.
a whole book about you.
Yes, I have it here. This page.
And he reads it, and is I remember. Oh, and he looks and he finds his
Are you
name,
in there too?
and he's in there as well. It's like
That's awesome.
petulant. I mean, nice.
You don't smell that bad. Don't worry.
Thank you for doing it early enough that I didn't have liquid in my mouth.
Yes. I thought the skills that he was teaching me Yes, he was an actual spy.
Have they helped you?
Yes.
Then.
As a politician, that kind of worries me, but it
Well,
makes
no,
sense.
I mean observation, reading people, seeing their tell.
A spy in our home?
No. A politician in your home, unfortunately.
Almost
Worse.
bad.
Pretty much, yeah.
We got too many of those.
Honestly, we prefer the term diplomat to politician, but
I can see why.
yeah.
That's all right.
Anyway, there's appears to be
Is there
tall humanoids up there.
is there a way to get around that without?
I mean, according to the map, that's it.
That's the pass.
That is our destination.
That is your yes.
Haldor, do you still have that ring?
Of course I do.
How many charges does it have this morning?
It'd be fully charged up, so 6.
Yes.
So does it change our clothing or does it change our entire appearance?
I thought it was everything.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
clothing.
Yeah.
Okay, who can answer that fucking question? As he looks around.
Arcana check for any spellcaster.
I can cast Speak with the Animals for 10 minutes. Does that count?
You can do a ritual arcana.
Loophole. Oh, 10 minutes of guessing.
That's 4 for me.
16.
16. Yeah, you know that disguise self. It's an illusion, but it changes what you're holding.
Yeah, that's a little different than what I can do. It's like the whole vibe, whereas I have to keep the same clothes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We can get you new clothes.
What can you do?
You can keep the same clothes.
Oh, you were the old man.
What?
No.
Deception check.
I believe that.
18. Need it.
Oh my god.
What is your modifier for that?
Plus 10.
Well, his 3 is not going to. Although his insight, yeah, even with the 3, he's not gonna.
No, it wasn't me. You're talking about. However, maybe we should make sure that they are orcs, because if they're just happen to be something else, and we show up as a party of orcs, they're gonna be a little confused. Can I also retcon on our journey? Lox wanted to ask Haldor about where is like a soft spot for fighting an orc? I'm a little worried about fighting orcs. Like, do they have any
Fighting an orc.
weaknesses or?
Yes, they have many weaknesses. None come to mind.
If only you had a card for that.
That was a great year.
Shit, you bastard.
I was just
Their
curious.
main weakness is Haldor.
Got it. Nice conversation.
So,
Good talk.
Einar, I have fought many an orc. They are ferocious in battle, fierce warriors. There are no women and children anywhere to be seen.
And they bite.
They bite.
They bite.
They can bite with their tusks, but they
Tusks?
usually choose to hit you with massive morning stars or clubs.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Yeah,
Am I there?
definitely no women and children anywhere to be seen.
Okay, well I guess that's.
Can I insight that? Cause
You don't have to. He's just really like, it's absolutely only orc fierce warriors. And he's like, yeah, he's like,
that's getting some side eye.
And, well, he feels uncomfortable even. Like, why did I even bring it up?
Okay. Well, I mean, should maybe one of us look ahead to see if they are orcs?
I would have some idea of an orc.
Yeah. Yeah. They can be stabbed. They can be bludgeoned. They can be pierced.
They're weak to a sword in the face and in the stomach.
Okay.
They're weak to. You get them in the heart, that does it.
Okay. Can you have you tried talking to them? This is also out loud, so because I know while we were traveling, Lox will know that Izzet has not fought these things and doesn't know them either. So it's kind of trying to talk loud enough so that we can try and get some.
We have attempted parley. It has never gone well.
There is no talking with these orcs.
See, and if both sides have that opinion, no wonder.
Yeah.
They brought this war down upon us and brought us upon them.
They started it, eh?
What are you thinking?
My immediate thought is, Did they? Because my first thought is, did you come into their territory?
Right.
So you also suddenly realize Mage Haven is built in the middle of Elven territory.
Oh, whoop.
Yeah. Yeah, very much in the same vein where it's like, we're colonizers. It's great.
Oh, boy.
You did not. You did not see it because we came here magically, but there are fortresses behind Ishkjold, down and into the valley. That is where our people are from. We were valley folk.
And then you pressed into the mountains where the orcs lived?
No, they crashed down upon us.
Are you sure?
We had to continually push them back and claim protection areas.
Every inch of ground.
When you found that new ground, was there an orc already on that ground?
What do you mean?
I'm just asking. If you...
Ishkjold is built where there once was an orcish settlement. It was from there that they conducted their raids upon our people hundreds of years ago.
You've given me my answer.
I like how all of the party's like,
Oh, boy.
And it's just over here like, oof.
Oh, man. This is why I don't trust gods. All right.
This,
Are you sure this was gods?
No.
This is... A god resurrected one of them.
I mean, yes, but that one wasn't around hundreds of years ago when the story got made up.
Fair.
The lands around here have been home to many people. Before the orcs, there were elves. And the orcs drove them out. Humans moved in.
I'm just so curious where these records are coming from. Because they say that history is written by the victors, and if the orcs have been the victors, I'm really curious where this history is coming from.
We did not go through decades of constant war for this. Our people were forged by the orcs. They have brought their bane upon themselves.
here's a thought. Maybe we don't have to fight we're not here currently for the orcs. The orcs seem to be good where they are. You seem to be good where you are. The dwarves are good where they are. Everyone's good. We're here for that dummy prince that we need to get to, who happens to be in orc territory. Do you think there's a way that we can sneak in with, and then we'll kind of reference the ring, if these are the orcs? I know that, and I'm kind of looking at Einar and Haldor, who are probably, maybe a little heated. But maybe we can practice something, a little self-control moment, and see how the community, the settlement will work from the inside. So we'll have a better understanding of it for later.
How far away are we from this tower at this point?
I think we're at the doors right now.
Will we need to camp for the night before going through this pass?
No, not if you don't want to. I'd say it's afternoon and you're probably an hour away.
Oh, okay.
Well, if we want to get more information first, if we wait until it's dark, I can see very well in the dark, and Isabel will pull hood up. I can be very quiet.
Sure.
If we want to get more information, maybe these aren't orcs.
Yeah.
What are you proposing?
I'm proposing that I sneak closer to see if these are actually orcs.
By yourself?
Absolutely not.
I can see in the dark better than any of you.
Seeing in the dark has nothing to do with it. If
I
you make one slip up by yourself, what are we gonna do to catch up and help you?
I think Izzo will be fine.
I have no doubt in Iz's ability. I just don't know what we're up against.
Neither do we. And that's part of what we need to find out.
What if they're too skilled and they see you?
Orcs.
Then we're fucked. But we're fucked anyway. Because they outnumber us by a significant amount. Whatever humanoids are up there in that tower, they outnumber us.
And we can't afford to lose an Izza.
Haldor, how long does your ring moment last?
I don't know, what is it? An hour?
I think it's an hour.
Oh, that's it? Oh,
Hey,
shit.
we have a Lalak, and we're level 7, which means that he can stay in wild shape for 3 hours. So if he could, it's your half your druid level rounded down. So he can stay in like kitty form or wild animal form for like 3 hours and go scout for us.
Definitely bird.
There you go.
Recommend bird.
Not high enough level to be able to fly yet.
Good
That's
call.
8th level.
Son of a bitch. This fucking book.
And I would try and turn into an orc, but I've never
You've never seen
met
one.
or seen one.
So I do know that orcs have advantage at night. They also can see better than us.
Well then, if Lalak is willing to get closer in an animal form, an animal that they wouldn't recognize as a threat, he's been scanning the forest all these last 4 days.
And the lock just goes, what about there? I think that we could, that looks like we could get a better vantage point overlooking, and we could not be seen.
You do such a good lock.
That was surprisingly on point.
It's actually kind of disturbing how good you are at that.
It's really good.
That's probably a good idea, actually. Let's at least try to get a better view on things. Maybe it isn't orcs. Maybe this is all talking around for nothing.
Yeah.
So let's at least find out more.
I mean, if it's dwarves, I will be pissed. Just
They're
a
too
fair
tall.
warning.
They're too tall.
Okay, then I won't.
Thanks, Lalak.
You're the best,
So,
Lalak.
High ground.
Best of luck.
Lalak leads the way up. You guys continue on for a while until you realize that you would be seen if you continued on the path. So the horses are tied up, and you are led through the mountains with a survival check.
Wait, Lalak is leading us? I thought Lalak was going to scout ahead.
Yeah, he's taking us to an overlook.
Yeah, so you guys do get to a point.
Cool. Survival.
Nat 20.
Dude.
3 for the night.
Come on.
Way to go.
Ah.
Way to go.
So, which die
On
is
the
that?
important check, yeah, it's this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so Haldor deftly picks his way, not leaving footprints, kind of like telling you guys, oh, watch for the moss. It's slippery. I've fallen on my ass. Sorry.
Oh, it's true.
You guys get to a point where you can actually, while hidden, kind of everyone peering up over a thing, overlooking
Read it about. Yeah.
a derelict, definitely an old fortress that has seen better days. You can tell that there are rocks missing from the wall surrounding. There is two massive wooden doors as the front gate. They appear to be new. Two orcs in hide leather armor with very nice hide cloak hanging off. Actually, I see a bit of trim. You kind of picked up out of the way.
This is just like, what?
Standing, sort of standing guard, spears in their hands. Just kind of looking out. Up, you see there is a tower. Were 2 towers. You can see the one on the right has been knocked over, and there's one on the left. There is, from here, you see a crossbow sitting on basically the stone. The stone?
The ledge?
Yes, the stone ledge. A female orc in there scouting out.
Can we tell?
From this vantage point, you can.
Oh.
You guys are close enough to kind of make out features and,
Trim.
Study. Yeah.
Okay. You see that they're about their Haldor height, so 6'6" to 7 feet tall, thicker, 300 pounds of muscle. The gates are open, and you hear the rumbling of a wagon. And out comes 2 horses with a wagon, a dwarf rider, and a second dwarf on the back of this wagon, and it is loaded with furs, tanned hides.
I whisper to the rest of the group.
Oh, I am double pissed.
As the dwarf in the back, a figure steps out from the doors. Hold on, let me get my notes. Where did I put them?
Y'all being played, Nishkul. Y'all thought you had an ally.
Both sides against the middle.
So a much smaller framed orc, maybe a half orc, steps out, and this person is reminiscent of Ishkulian nobility. I mean, it is made of hides and furs, but it has that sort of like that's nobility. That is.
This is like leaning to
Fine
look at all of
lining.
this.
Yes, exactly.
All of that. Rich colors of the lining.
Kind of waves to the dwarf in the back, and the dwarf is, salutes and then points at one of the guards and is like, see it? And guard waves back. As the dwarf and their wagon head down the mountain.
I now tell me you know nothing
Scoot,
of
scoot,
this.
scoot, scoot.
This is the first I have seen this.
So clearly they can be reasoned with and in fact traded with.
Okay.
So perhaps we use that to get past without having to fight.
I would speak to those in that wagon.
Oh no.
I was gonna say while Iz is talking with Ishkul, the Ishkulians. Locks
Yes,
is
I
actually
am
gonna say,
addressing
come with me, Barry, come with me. And then is going to start sprinting back, or as quietly and stealthily as he can. We're gonna go intercept these dwarves because I've been studying them, and we're getting back in that. We're getting in.
What the hell? What?
So I'm just kind of like, let's go.
Fine. Is this right? We need to become dwarves.
And then I just run off.
That was not but
Or do they often run off?
yes.
They do. Yeah. But usually when I'm getting laid.
Okay.
The blowing of wind.
Just want to
Yeah. So
Looks
So
around.
you guys whip down there. Give me dexterity checks.
Oh, for us?
Yes. Or athletics or acrobatics. We'll just say that.
Okay. Okay. Drastic difference. So thank you. Oh, wow, that didn't matter.
Less so when you're rolling that one.
Rolled nat 1. It's 8 total, though. Think about
Oh.
that. That would have been great if it was good.
So 16. So you are scrambling your small form. You're Bruce Lee going down the thing. You are a boulder.
Hold on. Why am I going faster than I thought? And just
Yeah. And you just.
Eat it.
I
ass over
really
key
want
time.
us to come around the corner and see him eating shit.
I did say something before I ran off, so I'm cool with it.
Okay. I mean, you guys. Yeah, he does it soon enough after. He takes he says that, and 2 steps later, it's like. Whoa, whoa.
I want to turn to you like, now when we get to the bottom, be really quiet.
And
We're gonna get
as he is ripping down the mountain.
on my life.
He'll be coming down
collecting the
mountain
snow.
when he comes. He'll be
Literally
coming down the
snowballing.
mountain when he comes.
As you take 13 points.
Holy
shit!
Holy
And
maker!
you come sliding out. He passes you rolling down.
Yeah.
Slides
I like to see
onto the
he
road.
still sees my face, though, like in the ball of snow.
So
There's just that moment it stops as you're going past him.
You're going too slow.
Bloody nose.
yeah. As you slide out onto the road, horses pull up as they.
How?
Face first.
Oh my God, a man!
Oh no.
Oh, a man!
Oh man. Oh,
As a dwarf, you come out, and you, looking up, you see a branch sticking out of it.
Are you shitting me?
Okay, from where though? Where in my body?
We'll just say somewhere not fatal.
Not a vital organ area,
yeah,
like just
yeah,
a flesh wound. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would like to be like.
Oh my God, lad, are you okay? Hold on, I've got some salve here. I can we can fix that right up. Oh God, you're about to die, son. Do you have any last words? Anyone I should tell?
Barry, having experienced war before, I'd like to say he's like, ow, this hurts a lot. This hurts a ton. It's only 13 points of damage.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
It's like,
You're-
oh no!
I see what you're doing.
Commoners have 4 hit points, so.
Thank you. Tell all my loved ones I love them.
They run out. One of them's got a little kit, and it starts like, I don't know if we should pull it out. I think that'll bring your intestines out with it.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Or splinters. Both are equally painful opportunities. Don't pull the splinter out. Just.
You have any healing potions on you? You look like a crazy old man.
I don't have nothing, and no, I'm not a crazy.
I've been studying these dwarves,
you-
and so I'm at the tree line on the road, and am slowly turning into a dwarf. I want to turn into a dwarf that looks similar to them, get a little shorter. Now I have baggy clothes, but that's fine. I'll tie it up and try and look cool. I'll look up and see where if my friends are coming.
We're headed down.
Yeah. So I see them up there, and then I'll oh no! And then I'll run out into the thing. I'm like, oh boy, what are you doing over here? What's wrong with you? Why are you falling down,
Oh, thank you for coming to save me.
Oh!
So what's the age of this? What am I seeing? What's the age of it?
Oh,
I gotta know what to call.
Does Barry know that is Lux?
Wait, oh really? I wouldn't even seen Locks
clothes.
transport.
Yeah.
Oh, same clothes.
Oh, same clothes.
Okay, same.
However, it tied up into a very,
Yeah,
very gay.
No, not gay. Good.
There was a lot of tied up.
Okay,
shirts
well,
this
it can be
weekend.
gay if it's fine.
Yeah.
I'd just be like, oh no, boy, I'm so sorry,
I'm assuming old age because you have not described the skin.
Yeah, I guess it's just an old, whatever these two dwarves look like.
Yeah.
Similar.
Oh no, son. Thank you, son. Get over here.
You're welcome,
I'm really
you're
in
welcome.
pain.
Oh my gosh. And then he's gonna reach down and it's me, it's Lux. Oh my god, in his ear really quick. It's me, it's Lux. I don't know, I'm just trying to get on their good side. You're hurt, right?
I'm gonna hug, oh son, I love you, and whisper in Lox's ear, I fucking know.
Oh.
I get it. I know. You're wearing the same clothes.
I was just trying to make sure that I wasn't sure if you knew.
Thank you, child. You have saved my life.
Oh, yes, it's all right. Okay, all right.
Quick question before you two who tried to help me leave. What were your names? And I look at Lox.
Yes, oh, thank you so much. We were trying to get across to the other side of this here mountain. We went up the other way because we saw that there were scary-looking creatures coming this way, so that's what we were trying to do. Har.
We say that.
What the hell are you from? That is the worst accent.
Yes, I know.
Hot kettle
Oh
black.
my god. I love it.
Well, boy, I'm adopted, if you must know. This is actually me father here, and now I'm going pirate for some reason.
How do we touch the Jensens?
Where's our other hearty lads? It's gonna keep shifting.
Oh, ow, the
dear.
the wood in my body. Ow.
So I use the ring.
No, I'm just kidding. Use the force. No, but we were trying to get across. I'm not gonna do it now.
I'm also adopted.
Yeah.
No, you're my dad. That's what I just told them. You adopted me.
No, yeah, I'm adopted, and you're twice over adopted.
This.
That works.
My sons!
And Papa! The vein pops in his neck.
I really think I should pull that out.
No, just let me die. All I want to know in my last moments of death, what are your names? What are your full names? Both of you. As I'm bleeding.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
We were
Grant a
trying-
dying man's wish. What the fuck?
Brother, father, son. I don't remember what you are to me.
He walks back to the wagon and like grabs an axe off of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like this is a battle axe, so it's not like
it
great.
Barry's battle axe?
No,
No,
it's
no.
not great axe. but it's a
How
battle
far
axe.
out of sight are we from the entrance to this fortress?
You're around the corner from it, so you're out of sight.
What about out of sound?
Especially with how sound carries in the mountains.
Don't ask the hard questions.
Not in battle. Talking maybe, but not battle.
It's about to be a battle.
No,
We were literally just trying to get across the mountain, but my friend got injured, as you saw here, and we're just trying to get across the mountain.
So cross the mountain. What's stopping you?
Oh, well, we were not from these parts, and so we weren't sure what kind of creatures resided up there, and they seemed a little, I guess that's bad on me for not thinking that they might be the aggressors. We're not from here, you see.
We were robbed along the trail, so we have
Yes,
to
yes.
be very careful. We're very light on resources, and if anyone else robbed
yes.
us on the trail, we don't trust anybody
And
now.
when people see a dwarf and a
His father,
Crazy old
There's
man
a
and
Stepfather.
young man as
Yes.
his grandfather.
it tends to get a little,
Is it still back in the tree line?
Barry's-
Like three lines back, just sitting down in the snow, furs wrapped around, just waiting for it to be over.
can I just roll deception on something? Because it's my good stat. And that's what I've been trying to get to the whole time.
You gotta earn that, man.
Okay. Lying.
I'm gonna piss.
Okay, roll deception at disadvantage -10.
Okay, that's dirty
no.
20 and a 27.
So
Minus 10?
Don't minus nothing.
Oh, okay.
That's great.
It's a dirty 20 and a 27. For sure.
You just saw an old man roll down a hill. Think about the perspective of these two characters. You saw an old man roll down the hill, and now he's impaled, and you're like, what the fuck? And then the son,
A dwarf.
friend, father,
Dad.
brother, dad comes up.
look, your friend is potentially mortally wounded. He needs help. We are headed down the mountain to our kingdom. If we could put
Would they have resources in there? You said they were nice. Would they have resources in there, perhaps, to help us?
They've got a clerk. They could help.
Oh my gosh, can you put in a good word for us? We're just kind of, all over the place right now. I'm so sorry.
Tell him get him to Kragaton.
Kragaston, all right.
Yep.
Really appreciate it.
Ask for Varbuk.
Varbuk
And
Kragaston.
tell him Jorgen sent you.
Jurgen sent us to the Kragan and
God damn it.
I'm hoping Izzy can hear this.
Got it.
Oh yeah, no. Izzy now has a notebook out. just taking notes. Very just like if Einar is anywhere near them, just blank face writing things.
I'm sitting here.
So you said Krappinson?
No, Viggo Morganson, I think is the name.
Vigo
Morganson.
Kragaton is the name of the settlement.
Kragaton.
Oh, Kragaton.
Krag.
Crag.
K-R-A-G.
Oh, that would have been
T-O-N.
embarrassing. Okay.
Kragaton.
So where's Vorfuck to heal me?
Vorbuk. Well, he is our trading partner.
Ah!
Yes.
So he
He is very, very, very important there. He's nobility.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Well, who was the third fellow? Jerkin.
Jurgen, that's this lovely gentleman
Jorgen.
here. that's
Oh,
helping
you
us.
are Jorgen.
Yes.
Thank you for saving
Thank
me,
you
Jorgen.
so much, Jorgen. Thank you so much. Seriously, we will. Okay, pops. We're going.
That is the correct sound.
Getting you in, and we'll get you some help. We'll find the rest of the fam. We'll let the fam catch up with us too.
So the dwarf in the back of the wagon is just kind of watching, and he just suddenly just eyes
Uh-oh.
to you.
Oh no.
Hey, Jorgen, that
Are you using
that's
the
Aldor's son.
No, he's not.
I'm not using the ring.
That's Aldor's son. We thought you were dead.
Do I hear him say this?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. No. I don't. I'd like to say I whisper "son of a bitch," but
you are pulling out your.
But I am pulling out my axe and I'm about to surprise attack someone in the back of the skull. If that's cool.
You need to make me an athletics check at disadvantage because you are on your axe.
It can call to my hand though, so it's not remove the effort.
Okay, well, if that's how Lox is gonna see if he sees like an axe starting to
like shake a little bit.
Oh, Father, don't they? He's gonna like go down and hug me like,
What do you think you're doing? What's going on?
I'm about to kill them.
We don't need to fight them. They'll be fine. We have 3 names.
I'm striding forward.
I'm gonna kill the witness.
We thought you were dead.
I am Haldorson, returned from the dead.
I whisper in.
He runs over and grabs your hand. He's like, we've heard the tales. The sacrifice.
Have you?
See, I told you.
It is yes, the light which caused the peace.
There it is.
Son of a bitch.
What are you doing here with these orcs?
do you say that from the tree line?
No.
Oh, I was
fuck
gonna say,
no, are
if you
you
do
kidding? but is it definitely listening to be like, there's the piece I was missing.
And how do you know of my fate?
Did it spread?
It is.
You, Haldor, felled one death, but risen up
Yes.
for more deaths.
It took many lives. Many orcs died that day. Why, then, do you?
Yeah, we're still holding each other in the corner.
Why, then, do you cohort with each other?
Because we made peace.
What peace is there with orcs? They are bloodthirsty. All they know is hate and death.
They used to. As did we.
So, what? Would you trade with them and with Ishkjold?
Of course. Yes. They hunt the woods. The furs, and we mine the ore.
Einar, I need you.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna get off of.
All right.
I'm gonna pull Lox in right before he gets off me and just be like, you do not tell Haldor he is technically a messiah. Do not fucking tell him that.
I got it. You're right. That would go, yes, straight to his.
Both heads are already way too big.
Yes, accurate.
And I push.
Okay.
From the tree line, Izza will get up and look at Einar. I think we have a conversation that needs to happen.
Yes. All right. Einar
Like,
comes.
just
Yep.
them
Einar
off.
comes out.
I need you to speak to him because I might kill him.
All right.
I say quietly to Einar.
Okay. Okay.
What is this peace that he speaks of? Do you know of it, brother?
I do.
And you would not tell me.
The orcs have not bothered us. The dwarves they negotiated the peace, and the orcs have left us. I was surprised when we did not encounter any on the road. I did not know how I would stop you from fighting when we did encounter them.
You could have told me. Peace is everything that we should have, right?
Your death was the catalyst for that.
My death. What changed?
The city didn't think it was worth fighting to lose its warriors. The orcs also did not enjoy losing 30 of their warriors to 1.
That is many orcs that I have failed, you are right. You're saying I left an impression upon them.
Yes.
And the memorial for me then was really for this and what it brought.
This was after the memorial. The memorial was for you. Really, it was for... Don't take this the wrong way, but this was for Father. The memorial was for Father.
Finally, useful to my father. You hear that?
More useful than you know.
Hold on. No, you don't get to do that to yourself.
What?
Didn't you hear him? You're the reason for the peace.
What did I do?
You died and came back.
Fight and died and returned and...
You did what you were supposed to, and you brought peace. Isn't that one of the greatest glories? That your children might not have to grow up to die and die and die, and their children don't have to grow up to die and die and die. What an incredible legacy to have.
I never thought of it. Like... Lux?
Who's hugging Barry?
Oh no, I pushed off.
Oh yeah, I've been shoved back, but I'm in the form of dwarf, and I don't know if you reckon. Do you recognize me?
I probably watched you turn into
Yes, Boyo.
What do you think?
I have to agree with Izza. This is also part of our party, but I would have to agree.
I'll actually greet them in Dwarvish.
Oh, and they greet you back
Work.
with a little bow.
I mean, that is probably the greatest gift that you could give Ishkuld.
That means that there hasn't been any concerted fighting in years. How many lives have been saved because of that?
No more death.
As long as we can maintain it. And they sound like they're at least willing to treat with people.
This was abandoned. It's still haunted. Let's be honest with you.
Fair enough.
There are ghosts
There are ghosts.
roaming around.
Oh.
It is haunted. The Black Temple inside, do not go in.
Black Temple.
That's where we're going.
Right. Oh, I mean, ow!
Have you seen a princely fellow looking...
Well, that's what I was going to say, Boyle, is if they are now part of our united as one,
Or at least friendly enough.
or at least friendly enough, you might have new allies in the orc community.
Is that right?
We're looking for a princely human that might be around here.
We've been here a week. We haven't seen anyone princely.
What's the furthest you've gotten into the place? In terms of its hierarchies and its rulers and leaders, etc.
The southern end of the city, 15% is occupied. The rest, slowly, but we don't go. The orcs are... There are dwarven.
I do like where this is going. So, you know what? This is good.
Yeah, there are dwarven ghosts.
This turns into whatever they're doing. I guess this is how the dwarves talk around here.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Jorgen.
Jorgen, hello, I'm Ism.
Yes.
We are, it seems, working under old information for the most part. We do not know the people up here, and you clearly do. Would you be willing to make an introduction? We would prefer to keep things peaceful between us and the people who are living here. We are here for one person and one problem only. We don't want to cause other problems.
We could put him in the wagon. We can go back up.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Pull it out, I know you can.
He stands up. He's just like, God.
Oh, the old man, you're about to die.
Yeah, I know. And he just rips it out and he just throws it behind him.
And Izza rolls their eyes and holds her hands up and heals.
Wait, maybe they had a healing potion, fuck.
Shut up.
Did you, though?
Into the wound?
No.
You didn't?
No.
No. Well, all right.
Einar's like sipping on a healing potion. I was tired.
They taste good.
You get 10 points of healing back as his hands glow light blue and press over the wound.
Oh my god. All right, thank you.
Oh, dude.
Listen, I think we all would appreciate your help very much. At the same extent, cover your ears. Do we really want the possibility of this getting back to said prince? We come to the gate with them. They immediately just left.
I think that if the prince is here, he is here either under false pretenses, or he's paid someone off.
Or multiple people.
Or he's with the ghosts, right?
Or all of the above.
Or there's someone up here that he's working with to raise a demon god. But do you think that all the people of the city would know that?
Well, we haven't asked them.
A demon god?
Okay, so you haven't heard of it?
No.
Oh. What is there anything that most of the people in the town follow from your travels that you're weak?
As far as
there?
their religion or anything of that nature?
Customs, also, whatever.
They used to follow Grumsh. They no longer do.
What is that?
Grumsh is the god of war and pestilence that the orcs follow.
It's not much better.
They do not follow
Anymore.
anymore.
Really? Has a new god filled that power vacuum?
I'm sure several have. We haven't. It has not been something.
Probably
we
here
needed
just to
know.
trade, Barry. I don't think they really get into the...
Damn it.
We should teach them of air.
This is not a mission. We're not on a mission right now.
I mean, we kind of are.
Different words.
Different mission. Would you be willing to make an introduction? We are here on a purpose.
Yes.
And it is a purpose that... This is a small part of a larger problem that, if it goes unchecked, will affect everyone on this continent adversely. Yourselves very much included.
Well, if that's the case, I'll turn this wagon around and make the introduction.
Thank you. That's
Thank you,
very
very
kind
good.
of you, Jorgen.
Flurgan.
Should I put the stick back in?
No.
Okay.
The question is, though, if you don't mind me asking,
Are you back to you?
yeah, just my
Okay.
voice. I'll still look like
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Gotcha.
dwarf.
You're stuck now.
Would it be? I know. Like, would it be if the mighty Haldor, well endowed, is to walk in? Would it be jarring to this community? Because we can judge up the look.
Is it going to cause problems to have two Ishkieldian humans?
Right.
Iconic ones.
No.
That part.
Iconic enough.
I
One of
did
them
kill a
should
lot of orcs.
Right.
That
And even though it was many years ago, I'm just concerned that perhaps maybe we should.
You probably want to.
Yeah.
So...
I hide in the furs.
I'll just like completely deadpan. Izza
Yeah.
will lean over and tap the ring that you're wearing.
Ah, I see. Great minds.
Absolutely. Completely.
Wind.
And the two of you can probably use it.
Okay, and I look at Einar, and I go to turn into Einar, and I stop.
Nope.
I stop. Wait a minute. 2 Einars is too many Einars.
Perhaps,
Do not become me.
one of our... Does it change shape or just...
Foot up and down.
Can be a
Oh.
That's way too much for a dwarf.
I look like a young 7'6" Goliath, a young berry, with hair.
Oh.
No scar. I am just another Goliath with berry.
What is he gonna fucking turn into this time?
I am still in my armor with a great big H.
Yeah.
I like that.
Something about you looks more handsome than before. I can't tell. I can't tell.
Barry
doesn't,
and
though.
Harry.
It does.
Harry and Harry.
Barry and Harry.
On that bombshell, we're going to take a break.
I have to pee so bad.
And we will be back in just as quickly as we can run through the bathroom. And
Cool.
we will get back to it. Thank you, guys.